typically there was never a scale that can weigh me. Most scales go up to 300, maybe 350. I was never even in a situation where I could weigh myself until I went to the hospital. I had to step on a scale that was embedded in the ground that, kind of like a freight scale. I'm Passquale Brocco, and I'm 31. As far back as I can remember, from 2nd grade, 3rd grade, to 5th grade, all the way to 12th grade, I was always the big kid. I was definitely the largest person in the school. And kids definitely pointed it out. That was easy. And the first thing people would say was, hey, Fat Pat's here, or Fatty Patty, or Pat Steaks, whatever you could think of. That's normally how my nicknames went throughout school. I played football throughout high school, got offered a full scholarship. I did attend college, and I ended up blowing my knee out, so I had to take some time off. And in that time, I ran into someone who owned a nightclub, and they offered me a job. I was maybe 6'6" at the time, 320 pounds. And in my opinion, they felt the bigger the better. Most of the people I surrounded myself with were other bodyguards, and we were all big. So being around people your size, you really don't notice how big you are. We were traveling. We spent most of our time on a tour bus or driving around the city, eating whatever we could. I actually remember going to McDonald's, and for a while, my meal was 100 chicken nuggets and large fry apple pie and a large high C. And I remember eating that multiple times a week. I didn't realize how big I was getting because no one cared. I was a bodyguard, All they cared was, look how big my bodyguard is. He's huge. Don't mess with him. It was NBA Finals, and the celebrity placed a bet with me, a friendly bet, loser does 50 push-ups. And I ended up losing. My team lost. I had to do push-ups, and I realized I hit the ground and tried to do one push-up, and I couldn't do it. And it was embarrassing. I was in a room in front of people, and the celebrity I was with was a comedian, so it didn't go well. Not only because people were, laughing and joking around, but me personally feeling that as a man, I couldn't even lift my own body weight. How can I protect these people if I can't even help myself up? After the tour ended, I went to the doctors, and first I was told how much I weighed. And in about 10 years, I didn't weigh myself. I had no idea. I thought maybe I was 400 pounds, 450, and it turns out that I was 605 pounds. It told me I was pre-diabetic. My blood pressure was sky high, that I immediately got put on medication. At the time, I think I was 27, and I could have possibly been on my deathbed. I immediately went home, and I ate. I ate for maybe a week or two because I was depressed, and that's what I turned to. I turned to food. I was an emotional eater. And then I remember one day after eating, I decided to get in the shower, and everything that the doctor was saying just hit me as I looked in the mirror, and I decided right then that I was going to change. I walked to my kitchen. I threw out everything. Anything I had in my house at the time was bad, and took everything to the trash. And I decided if I want to eat, I would walk to get every meal. That was kind of how I would get my exercise too. Every morning I would wake up, I would walk to Walmart. It was about 1.5 miles away. I would get my breakfast, walk back, eat. When it was time to eat again, I would walk to the store. The next thing I know, I'm walking maybe 6-9 miles a day just to eat. But I was also eating clean. After 60 days, I've lost 100 pounds. I go back to a different doctor this time, and they told me I was 53% body fat after losing 100 pounds. So I was still half my body was still fat. At first I was sad, but then it dismotivated me. So I decided to go to the gym. A lot of times we have to find the things that work for us, whether it's diet, workouts, the time of day you're doing it. That's what I focus on. I focus on what I can do, when I can do it, what I can eat. And it worked. I just never gave up, and I became addicted to finding results, reaching my goals. And I finally accomplished it. I finally lost almost every pound of fat that I had. I ended up losing more weight than I actually weigh. My body fat percentage was maybe 9%, 6'8", 273 pounds. And I was just amazed. A lot of people don't understand that how bad obesity is, that it's killing us. It's killing people every day. And sometimes we lose track of that. We don't see the damage that we're doing to ourselves. And that's one of my main things that I want to do in life, is show people that it's possible. Show people that nothing is impossible. No matter how far gone you are, no matter how much you weigh, if you can put on the weight, you can lose the weight. Go get it.